Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U completely freaking stinks! I mean, this game sucks! This has gotta be one of the worst, most incredibly disappointing piles of trash on the Wii U thus far. Oh, the Wii U. More like the weak U. More like the PU, because Smash Bros. Has been a franchise that's been very successful in the past. And now they're finally cashing in on the current gen systems. They're finally releasing. We saw the one on the 3DS, okay? We saw that one release, and then now we have the Wii U version, alright? And there's really nothing more pathetic than seeing nothing but rehashes and the same tired formulaic games coming out on the garbage Wii U. This system has gone down the drain so quickly. I'll be amazed if anybody's interested in this garbage Wii U nonsense after Smash Bros. On the Wii U. Let's talk about it. And by the way, we'll focus primarily on the exclusive features that the Wii U has, because this game, an absolute pile of monkey poopy. I mean, the Wii U version, it's HD, okay? That's the #1 difference. It features high-def graphics, and then you got this little special mode that you can have up to 8 players at the same time. Okay, so it's got HD and 8 players. First of all, HD was available, I don't know, 8 years ago, 9 years ago on the frickin' Xbox 360. The PS3 back in 2006. We've seen HD for years. HD is a last gen feature. It's not current gen. It's not next gen. It's been around for the better part of the last decade. If anything, 1080p and HD has been around for 20 years. I've seen, back in like 1994, 20 years ago, the Japanese have had Japanese HD presentation. I believe they showcased the Winter Olympics in HD way back in 1994 in Japan, I think. Because granted that was Japan, and Japan is always, they have latest, the newest technology and stuff, but that was 20 years ago. That was HD frickin' 20 years ago in the 90s. And now they have HD now. Now Smash Bros. Is HD. Big stinking deal. What's the big deal about it? You pathetic you pathetic Nintendiots. You Nintendiots. And by the way, Nintendiot means Nintendo and of course, idiot. That's what I'm not gonna call them by some of these other names that, oh, you're a Nintendo this or whatever, all these other things. Nintendiot is very accurate because that's how they act, that's how they are. I'll tell you this right now, personally for me, as a true gamer, the most pathetic, the most petty, and the most annoying obsessive losers when it comes to these, having that kind of mentality of always defending, that fan girl or fanboy, whatever type of mentality, the worst are easily the Nintendiots. I mean, you can say what you want about the Sony following and the Xbox, Microsoft following and all of those other guys, but the Nintendiots are easily the worst, because, I mean, they are some of the dumbest I've ever, come across. It's really unfortunate. Anyway, the Wii U version, you got the exclusive new game modes. Oh, Smash Tour. Oh, Smash Tour. Who cares? That's stupid. Special orders, lame. And event mode, just a gimmick. Smash Tour is a board game type mode in which up to a board game, really? It's a type of board game. We've seen that way back in the last gen on the freaking PS2 era with games like Shrek Super Slam. Oh my goodness! Oh, it earn the stats and increase power-ups. We've seen that with games like Soul Calibur and stuff like that, where you can advance on the level and your character keeps, going to the next level and they're moving across this map. Basically, it's kind of like a map thing. Well, this is, pretty much the same thing. It's just done in a board game type of environment. You know, obviously Special Orders is the challenges, you know, a bunch of crappy challenges. We've seen that a million times. We've had challenges since, what, Smash Bros, Melee on the GameCube? That was 13 years ago, hello? Way back in 2001, so we've had challenges already. It's nothing new, it's nothing fresh. And, the event mode is basically... That's up to 2 players attempting specific challenges on the event mode. And everything else, you can play it on the Wii U gamepad, on the Wii Remote, on the Wii Remote and Nunchuck, on the Classic Controller, the Classic Controller Pro, and the Wii U Pro Controller, and even a GameCube controller, and last but not least, the Nintendo 3DS, when loaded with a 3DS version of Smash Bros, which is just a complete gimmick. Obviously, they're trying to get you to buy all the stupid versions of this idiotic title, this non-fighting game, this non-realistic pile of trash, this chaotic on-screen. It's a mess. You know, personally, I've never really enjoyed Smash Bros. It's been way too, you know, it's too chaotic on screen. There's too many stupid characters on screen. You don't know what the hell's going on half the time, and every character, it just feels like a gimmick because it's nothing but crossovers. It's nothing but a cheap crossover smorgasbord of these garbage characters. There's so many of these stupid mascots, and it's just about the brand name. The only reason that people buy it is because, oh my god, you got Mario going up against Mega Man, or you got, you know, the Villager going up against the Wii Fit Trainer. Oh my god, you got Rosalina, and, you know, you got Pokemon characters, you know, Greninja. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is pathetic. Pathetic. Wii U has nothing fresh and nothing original. I mean, there really is nothing amazing with this horrific piece of trash. Okay, let's take a read at what Metascore had to say. This is by Post Arcade by the National Post. Gave it a, well, pretty bad score. They said, Smash Bros. For the Wii U has holes that simply can't be filled with trophies and an encyclopedic soundtrack. The customizable characters, you got the amiibos, have their points, and the multiplayer is a little bit smooth, but at its core, this is a game that's left unchanged. At its core, it's a game left unchanged. Basically, it's a predictable piece of trash. We've experienced Smash Brothers over and over again. I don't know why these brainwashed idiots keep buying Smash Bros. I remember that, you guys remember on YouTube, they have Conan O'Brien, who's a very popular TV host, late night talk show. And he does this thing called the Clueless Gamer. The Clueless Gamer by Conan O'Brien. He basically reviews video games, even though he's a complete noob himself. He's got to be in his 50s at this point. He's an old man, and he plays these video games. And it's very comical. It's very funny. But he focused on Smash Bros. On the Wii U. He got an early preview. This was many months ago. This was a long time ago. He got an early copy. And the guy that he was reviewing it with, his partner, whatever that guy's name was, apparently, you know, he's a gamer and he likes video games as well. And he was, like, excited about Smash Bros. He's like, oh, I'm so happy and so excited. Like, oh my god, we got an early sneak peek into Smash Bros. Wii U, and I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this game for a long time. I've been waiting for Smash Bros. On the Wii U for a long time. And I'm sitting there like, what are you, 12 years old? What is this? Are you an infant? Do I have to knock the pacifier out your mouth? Is that what I have to do? Do I have to dress you up and put diapers in you and make sure, you know, coddle you because you're a little baby? Because you're a little baby? This game is for immature little brats, basically. This is for non-gamers. This is not a game for hardcore, you know, real gamers that play real video games. Smash Bros. Is a very casual, garbage series. It's only popular because of all its guest appearances and because it's a crossover, and you got, you know, Zelda, Sonic, you got Mega Man, like from Capcom, you got, you got Mario, of course, you got Yoshi, Donkey Kong, you got... It's not fun. It's not really that fun. It's way too chaotic. You know, it's way too much garbage on the screen. It's not really a fun game. It's not a fighting game. I don't see this as a fighting game. I've never seen Smash Brothers as a fighting game. Only a complete idiot and a non-fighting gamer would actually think this was fighting game. You know what's a real fighting game? You know what's a real fighting game? UFC. Go get a UFC game. That's a real fighting game. That's a real combat, individual, athletic sports combat fighting game. That's an actual fighting game because it's, number one, it's a real sport. It's realistic. You know, the UFC is real. It's got real athletes and real fighters. There's real people fighting each other, and then that's represented in the video game, so that's cool. Not this fictional, pathetic, fake crap that's Smash Bros. So, I mean, that's all there is to it. You know, the music always sucked in Smash Bros. You know, terrible music on the Wii U. The Wii U has garbage music. The control sucked because, I mean, you got all these different choices, but it's basically... It's nothing but a gimmick. Because again, you're button mashing most of the time. The gameplay is way too much on screen. It's way too tedious. It's way too based on luck. It's not based on skill. Smash Bros is not based on... I'm gonna say this again. I'm gonna say this again just because you're too... In case you don't understand. Smash Bros on the Wii U doesn't take any skill to play. The characters are very lame. They all have pretty much a very similar gameplay, and many of them are so pathetically easy to use, and most of it relies on luck, on luck, on luck. That's all there is to it. Smash Bros, not a real fighting game. This is absolute nonsense, Nintendo turd garbage. Alright, so that's it for this episode of the TruGheymer Reviews. And take it from me, a real gamer. You know, I play every single game out there, so you gotta understand where I'm coming from. I play every system, every console, every handheld, you name it. You know, and I've seen every single game out there. Smash Bros is for casual Nintendians. That's about it. The TruGheymer Reviews is brought to you by The Review Space. For more videos, check out youtube.com/TheReviewSpace. Thanks for watching. Until next time.